Top 10 Best Fighter Jets in the World. The jet fighters have come to dominate the skies for the first time since they were in the form of the Messerschmitt ME-262 during World War II. There were many most advanced fighter jets over the past few decades, but some of them were the too deadly. Fighting modern dogfights demands being constantly one step ahead of opponents. Rapid automation progress drives the development of arms and radars of the longer reach, lower signature targets, and advanced electronic warfare. Technology defines air superiority now. As the fighting environment evolves, a fighter has to handle much than ever before, quickly. Since the tactical agility and ability to adapt future technologies are considered from the beginning, new areas of functionality will be easily incorporated to develop 6th-generation jet fighters. Here in this post, we will see the top best fighter jet in the world today in 2020. Number 10. Mikoyan MiG-35. Origin, Russia. Performance, 2,100 km per hour, 1,300 miles per hour, 1,100 knots, /Mach 2.0. Avionics, Phasotron-Zuke/AE Active Electronically Scanned Array, AESA, Radar. Role, Multi-role combat aircraft. Cost, $50 million. With the improvements on MiG-29M/M2 and MiG-29K/KUB fighters, MiG-35 was described among the 4th-generation Russian fighter jets. The first version was a modification to the MiG-29M2 concept jet fighter previously used. During the 2007 Aero India Air Show, Mikoyan officially displayed the first MiG-35 internationally. In terms of combat efficiency improvement, universality, and operating characteristics of the MiG-35/MiG-35D combines developments of MiG-29K/KUB and MiG-29M/M2 planes. MiG-35's new design includes primarily the 5th-generation intelligence surveillance systems, compatible with applications of Russian and foreign weaponry, an interconnected range of defensive control systems to enhance combat sustainability. The new total design overruns the baseline design concepts and allows the new aircraft as their Western counterparts to undertake massive-scale multi-role missions. Number 9. General Dynamics F-16 Fighting Falcon. Origin, United States. Performance, Mach 2.02. Avionics, AN/APG-68 radar and MIL STD-1553. Role, multi-role combat aircraft. Cost, F-16A/B, $14.6 million, F-16C/D, $18.8 million. The F-16 is a single-engine, extremely versatile, supersonic, tactical fighter aircraft with multi-role capability. It is much smaller, lighter than its predecessors with improved aerodynamics and avionics, but uses advanced fly-by-wire (FBW) control to achieve improved flight performance. F-16 also includes the first use of relaxed static stability (RSS), in which a fighter aircraft is intentionally designed to be slightly aerodynamically unstable. It has developed into a reliable all-weather, multi-role aircraft designed for an air fighter for supremacy. Since they approved production in 1976, over 4,600 aircraft have been produced. The only reason I didn't include more advanced F-15 Eagle is because of its cost compared to F-16. The fact remains that both aircraft are built for different purposes, respectively. Ultimately, the project and budget constraints depending overall cost of the military budget are also important. When you compare it 1v1, the F-15's advanced technology and arm power are far better. Its payload is heavier, quicker, and the coverage is at higher altitudes. When it comes to equipping an air force, the F-16 is the best choice since it is only half the cost when bought by the F-15 and less than half for its maintenance. Number 8. Dassault Rafale. Origin, France. Performance, Mach 1.8. Avionics, MDPU Thales RBE-2AAAESA radar. Role, Omni-role. Cost, €70M, depends on accessories. The Rafale was designed as a modern and versatile jet fighter by a French aviation company called Dassault. Dassault has included some new avionics in the multi-role fighter aircraft. Looking at its overall multi-role design, it's evident that the designers have taken new measures to reduce the aircraft's radar cross-section. This is a very maneuverable aircraft. The Rafale can simultaneously track 40 targets and attack on 4 targets. Purchasers can equip the aircraft in 3 different versions: Rafale C single-seat, Rafale M single-seat carrier, and Rafale B twin-seat variant. The plane will hold up to the latest American F-16 and F-15 models. In the 21st century, the Dassault Rafale will be the backbone of French air power. Number 7. Eurofighter Typhoon. Origin, Germany. Performance, 2,495 km per hour, 1,550 miles per hour, 1,347 knots, /M2.0 plus. Avionics, Euroradar Captor radar. Role, multi-role. Cost, $105.7 million. The Eurofighter Typhoon divides perception among experts of military aviation. Nevertheless, it is without question a multi-role fighter in active service that is among the most effective in the world. United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, and later Spain as a joint effort, developed it. At the outset of the Dassault Rafale program, France was involved initially but separated shortly. The Typhoon is a highly qualified and remarkably agile dogfighter. Nonetheless, the new American fighter jets F-22 Raptor and F-35 are considered more powerful and technologically advanced. But other than the F-15, Rafale, and Su-27, many experts find Eurofighter more capable. We expect the Typhoon to remain operational in the late 2030s when either the new generation fighter or the B-Tempest replaces it. Number 6. Sukhoi Su-35. Origin, Russia. Performance, 2,400 km per hour, 1,500 miles per hour, 1,300 knots, /M2.25. Avionics, Airbus passive electronically scanned array radar. Role, multi-role. Cost, $83.85 million, Su-35S. The multi-role Su-35 is a well-designed, improved variant of the Su-27. The Russian Air Force introduced Su-35, the fourth-generation fighter, in 2012. This military jet was a substitute for the Su-27 and the MiG-29 fighters. It's a highly maneuverable and agile fighter with a long range, high altitude, and massive artillery capabilities. The Su-35 is primarily a most advanced fighter jet concerning air superiority, a big threat to Western fourth-generation fighter aircraft. Astonishingly, Sukhoi also has an air-to-ground secondary capability and can carry many weapons. It has 12 hardpoints for the wing and fuselage and can bear weight up to 8,000 kilograms in weight. Its large and powerful engines allow it to long-distance maneuvering thrusting. The Sukhoi Su-35 can reach up to supersonic speeds even without an afterburner, which makes it one of the fastest fighter jets. Highly maneuverable, the engines have a three-dimensional thrust vector. But, in developing, purchasing, and hiring several of the latest technology, Russia falls behind. Number 5. Boeing F/A-18E/F Super Hornet. Origin, United States. Performance, Mach 1.8, 1,190 miles per hour, 1,915 kilometers per hour, at 40,000 feet, 12,190 m. Avionics, Hughes APG-73 or Raytheon APG-79 radar. Role, carrier-based multi-role fighter. Cost, $70.5 million. In 2001, the Super Hornet entered service with the U.S. Navy, replacing the 2006 withdrawn Grumman F-14 Tomcat. The F-18 Hornet is widely regarded as the most versatile multi-role aircraft in the United States Navy and Marine Corps. For many years and in many war areas around the world, it has performed with distinction. It was built in the 1970s by McDonnell Douglas and Northrop and began active service in the 1980s. The first battle was during Libya's 1986 bombing, and it also played a major role in the Gulf War of 1991 and later the Gulf War of 2003. Other air forces, including the Royal Australian Air Force and the Spanish Air Force, also use Hornet. The F-18E/F Super Hornet, its larger and more technically capable variant, features updated avionics and other improvements to bring the aircraft to modern standards. Number 4. Chengdu J-20. Origin, China. Performance, Mach 2+. Avionics, Type 1475, KLJ-5, active electronically scanned array. Role, stealth and air superiority fighter. Cost, $30-50 million. The Chengdu J-20 is the newest edition of Chinese fighters jets. It was designed to compete with jet fighters of the fifth generation, such as the US F-22 Raptor and advanced fighters of the fourth generation, such as the Russian Su-57. Many experts speculate that the Russian MiG Aviation Company has supported the production of the Chengdu J-20. The initial low-rate development of this stealthy aircraft began in 2015. In 2016, the Chinese Air Force received its first operational J-20 stealth fighters. In 2017, China's Air Force officially adopted this stealthy fighter. China's approach to its military programs has been more transparent over the past decade. Even so, on this aircraft, there is little to no official information available. The J-20 is designed with precision strike capability as an air superiority fighter. It comes down from the 1990s JXX program. Chengdu J-20 uses retractable guided missile launchers that come out on rails, enabling the internal weapons bay to be closed down while the missiles are still hanging outside. After the F-22 and F-35, the J-20 is the third operational fifth-generation stealth fighter aircraft in the world. The J-20 features a blended fuselage, a canard delta configuration, low intakes of jet engines, and an integrated fly-by-wire system, FBW. The aircraft made its first flight in January 2011, and Chengdu Aerospace Corporation officially unveiled it in 2016. It entered the service of the People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAF, in March 2017 as an air superiority fighter. Number 3. Sukhoi Su-57. Origin, Russia. Performance, Mach 2, 2,120 km per hour, 1,320 miles per hour. Avionics, SH-121 Multifunctional Integrated Radio Electronic System, Myers, Bielka Radar. Role, Stealth and Air Superiority Fighter. Cost, $42 million. Su-57 is intended as the first modern fighter jet to use stealth technology in the Russian military service. Sukhoi, a product of PAK-FA, will deliver the first aircraft of production in 2019, with the second in 2020. On January 29, 2010, the maiden flights took place. The jet is intended to overcome the previous generation fighter plane, as well as ground and naval defense with supermaneuverability, stealth, and advanced avionics. Sukhoi has designed the aircraft to carry out air defense and to attack missions the Russian Air Force and the Russian Navy mainly. It can defend all kinds of enemy targets for ground, air, and surface locations and monitor long distances in the Russian airspace. Number 2. Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. Origin, United States. Performance, 1,042 knots, 1,199 miles per hour, 1,930 km per hour, tested to Mach 1.61. Avionics, Northrop Grumman Electronic Systems and /APG-81 AESA radar. Role, Stealth and Multi-Role Fighter. Cost, LRIP Lot 12 F-35A, $82.4 million, F-35B, $108.0 million, F-35C, $103.1 million. Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II is a fifth-generation, single-seat, and single-engine, all-weather, stealth, multi-role combat aircraft family for ground assault and air superiority operations. F-35 Lightning II is the world's first international multi-role fifth-generation most powerful fighter jet. The aircraft descends down from the Lockheed Martin X-35, competing against Boeing X-32 in 2001 to win the Joint Strike Fighter (JSF) program. A tactical advantage over all other battle aviation is provided by the highly agile, stealthy design alongside an advanced sensor pack and modern weapon systems. As the biggest and most expensive combat initiative, the F-35 was the subject of a lot of scrutiny and criticism in the United States and everywhere else. In December 2006, the F-35 completed its maiden flight. The trio of the F-35 version strike fighters would cover the A-10 and F-16 of the U.S. Air Force, the F/A-18 of the U.S. Navy, the F/A-18 and the AV-8B Harrier of the U.S. Marine Forces and other aircraft versions for the other allied nations, including conventional takeoffs and landings, CTOL, the short off/vertical landings, STOFLO, and the carrier's variant, CV. Number 1. Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. Origin, United States. Performance, Mach 2.25. Avionics, AN/APG-77 or AN/APG-77, V1 radar. Role, stealth air superiority fighter. Cost, $150 million. The F-22 Raptor, developed by Lockheed Martin and Boeing, is a single-seat, twin-engine 5th-generation extremely advanced tactical fighter. The stealth, extremely advanced avionics, and higher performance like thrust-to-weight ratio with speed make this modern marvel a supermaneuverable dogfighter. Originally an air superiority fighter, it can additionally perform many other functions, including ground attack, electronic warfare, and signal intelligence. The F-22 cannot be exported under U.S. federal law to protect its stealth technology and other high-tech features. Lockheed designed it to be highly difficult to detect and track by radar. Airframe shaping such as edges alignment, fixed geometry serpentine bends, and angled vans that avoid the line of sight of motor faces. With turbines from any outside view are all measures to reduce radar cross-sections, RCS, and the use of radar-absorbent material, RAM. They can also add features such as hinges and fighter pilot helmets that can provide a radar return. The F-22 also has reduced radio emissions, infrared signatures, and acoustic indications, and extremely low naked eye visibility. Flat thrust vectoring nozzles minimize infrared exhaust emissions to reduce the risk of surface-to-air and air-to-air missiles that use infrared homing, heat search. Top 10 Best fighter jets in the world. Thank you for watching.